Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. How are you all today? I hope your week's been going splendid. The weather is getting a little bit better in Scotland now. The snow and ice is sort of disappearing, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to do a little video on something different than RX-7s. So, bits and bobs that came in the mail. This is from R&D Cars, Ben Powell, the breakers I was on about, I'm always talking about. That is a cam sensor, and look at this, K-Tune 4-bar map sensor, so that's a plug and play job, eh? And these what you doing, you cheeky monkey? And these, some people may recognise them, are Swirl flap blanks. Now, you might ask, why have I got Swirl flap blanks? None of my cars have Swirl flaps. Ah, the old trusty Audi. She done well. I think it was a bit of a time for an upgrade. So yeah, as you see, got our BMW M Sport 3 Series 320D, 163 horsepower. Engine's total standard, there's nothing been done to it. Basically, there's a lot of failures with these swirl flaps, where the swirl flaps have been coming loose, breaking off and going into the engine and breaking the engine. So the safest thing to do is just remove them. I think it's like a minute difference it makes. I don't even know what difference it makes to the sort of power of the car. So, you know, I think we'll just delete them anyway. Delete, I hate that word delete. So yeah, here's under the bonnet. I don't really know what to tell you because I've not done too much in this engine. It's an M47 engine. So I'm going to start by taking this cover off, taking that bulkhead off, and see where we are from there. I don't actually know how much I'm going to have to take off, but I suppose we'll just have to see. Yeah, so taking the pollen filter off, and most of the stuff so far just seems to be sort of clips. I'm not the best with clips, to be honest with you, but this so far seems to be okay. It's a push type. Pull that off, and then this, and this. And there's two 8mm bolts, one at either side, and I assume this must just pull off. Look at that. That's giving us more room. So yeah, take a whip off this cover, and then we can see if we can see the inlet manifold underneath it. Got the cover off, you can see the inlet manifold now. Got to take a strut brace off. That's like it's a transgender torque spit or whatever it is. So you basically, two of them, they're E14, and that one up there was an E18. I think. Just pull them out now. Yeah. So strut braces. There you go. All the access. What I've done now is I've taken the injector loom off. I've also pulled this basically wire that goes over the bait. One part goes onto like a live point here, and the other is just the vacuum for the servo. So you just push down the clip at the top and pull that out. Then I've taken off this here. Looks like there's a bit of a leak there, so I'll clean that up with some nice brake cleaner. Same with the air temp sensor. I'll give all that a bit of a clean. I always do. There looks like there's 4 bolts here, which I'm going to go and take off, and when they take off, obviously you'll need to have taken the EGR cooler pipework off as well, and when I brap this off, hopefully that just slides off. Just need to get a bit of a pull. Oh. Oh my god. Can you see daylight through there? Oh god, that's going to need a clean. I can't believe the nick of that. You can see it, I've broken some bits off already. But look. That's shocking. This should make some difference cleaning all this out. Next step is take all these 10mm bolts out the manifold, and the next thing you'll have is 11mm for some weird reason. Here, and there's one down the back. Also unplug that map sensor. Oh, it looks like a map sensor. And there's a little 10mm there as well for holding the dipstick. So let's see if... No, we're not ready to come yet. I'll keep tugging, and if I find out what it is, I'll give you a wee video. So what it was a couple of wee clips on the back here. That was actually for a fuel pressure sender, looks it. And there were these two clips down here, which was holding it on. One was for a map sensor, and the other one's for the swirl flap sort of solenoid. And as you can see here, if I push this bar, that's how they work. They can potentially leak and could be all sorts of jazz wrong with them, and they're all clogged up. So we'll take all this stuff off. I'll leave the sensor on because I've not got that mapped out yet. I can maybe throw a code if it was to be unplugged, and then I'll take all these off, give it all a bit of a clean. I've got new seals with the kit as well. I think the kit was £15 from eBay. So once I've taken all that off, I'll probably give under here a bit of an inspection. Clean up the faces as I do with a wee bit of Scotch-Brite, and have a wee look at these as well, maybe make sure nothing falls down inside the engine, cover them up, and then stick it back together. Let's them all out now. Easy enough to pop out, no dramas there. Just been stabbing away at the ports. There's quite a bit of thick build up on the actual outside. You don't really realise this until you start chipping away, and that's like 2 of the ports. That's quite a lot of carbon, you know what I mean? So that's just an inlet manifold as well. So, not to mention that EGR. Oh, so pretty, oh so witty, oh so pretty and witty and right. There we go. Check the difference now. You can actually see through the thing. So. I'm noticing there's a bit of sort of wear there, but I'm actually thinking the clip wasn't on properly as well, so that's maybe because of a bit of a boost leak. However, yeah, I'm much happier with that. You can see through it for starters. I've cleaned all the intake in it as well, so let's get this fired back up, fired back together, and I think this is going to make a bit of a difference, you know that. There we go, EGR piping all back on, piping's all good and in and secure. Give it a bit of a clean with brake cleaner, as I normally do. Strut braces in. Now we're going to put the trim up, put the connections for the battery tail back on, and the vac line for the servo, the brake servo, and so yeah, start putting the clips and trims back together, and then we'll start it to see. It will start. I can't imagine I've left anything unplugged. We'll see. Yeah, sorted. Well, that wasn't too bad a job. Took a few hours. Just give yourself some plenty of time to do it, and easy enough for your DIYers. Right guys, thanks again for watching. It wasn't on the K20, but I do like to get videos of other stuff as well, because I like taking videos and I like showing you what sort of shenanigans I'm up to and things. How not to do things, I should say. Right guys, well thanks again for all your subscriptions, likes and comments, and we'll catch you in the next vid. Cheers guys.